Usually by early December, the area lakes are providing some winter ice fishing. But this year, the ice formation has been sporadic and, of course, can become extremely dangerous. Joining us to talk a little bit about what anglers should be aware of to keep themselves safe is Doug Leier with the North Dakota Game and Fish Department. We heard some terrible stories early in the season of ice fishermen wanting to get out on the ice and falling through.
Yeah.
What do you tell people?
Well, this is an amateur hour, is really what we try to tell people. Is if you've never been ice fishing before, this is not the time to go out there and just try it haphazardly. It can be a deadly choice. It literally can. And as you alluded to, there have been some tragedies that have taken place in our region. And you know, one of the best things that we can advise people is to find somebody else that has been ice fishing, whether it's on that lake, on that reservoir, that knows the areas. Because this time of year, in this danger zone kind of time frame, we're creating ice. I mean, that's a good thing, is we're creating ice, but at the same time, it feels like it's been cold for a long time, and it's only been a couple of days. It really has not been that cold, that long to create safer ice conditions, Lisa.
And can you ever really say conditions are 100% safe, even if we're talking January, February?
No.
And what should we be looking for anyway to know if it's good or bad?
No, and you're absolutely right. There is no such thing as 100% safe ice. Again, whether it's the middle of February or if we've been through a real cold stretch, what we tell people to do is to look for clear blue ice. Now, when we have situations where we're creating ice mixed in with snow, mixed in with wind, which we have, especially more on some of our big waters, a Devil's Lake or a Lake of the Woods or Big Detroit Lake, that can make things a little bit more crystallized, and that's a little bit thinner ice. Look for 3 inches as a minimum for foot traffic. Again, 3 inches of good, clear blue ice. Anything other than that, you want to add an inch here and add an inch there, and take a spud bar or something to test ice thickness as you go. And even something like having flotation devices, having life jackets, having float coats, having safety equipment, ice picks, those things can help you stay safer while you're out there ice fishing, Lisa.
And maybe be patient. There's lots of winter left.
I like that. Yeah, right. We're going to have plenty of winter. Very good point. Very good point. Have some patience. There's going to be better ice coming our way. I'm pretty confident in that.
I am too. Doug, thanks for coming in today.
You're welcome.
We're more than 24 hours out, and a lot of people are still dealing with dangerous road conditions from this week's winter storm. Ice-packed stretches on I-29 from Hillsboro and north of there are keeping drivers on their toes. The North Dakota Highway Patrol says the smartest thing to do is slow down, and when there's reduced visibility, turn your headlights on. For an interactive map of road conditions, just head to valleynewslive.com and click on this story. The stress of being sick is hard enough, but add the holidays into the mix and things can get really tough for some families. Just ahead this morning, we have some ideas for getting through the end of the year rush.